The future of our children should be worth something. Realization that we are worth more than people dribbling around with our destinies. Well, PVC, PVC, get PVC, PVC, and then what? Hi guys, this video is for the sake of Nigeria, for the sake of the motherland. I've had a couple of people who've asked me over like the past couple of years why I stopped doing videos like from election time, and to be honest, I just didn't really have anything to say. But there's something about Nigeria and elections that just kind of stimulates my inner mojo, and I just have to kind of say or to speak out or to say some things. Also, I like the feedback that I usually get, so I'm doing this because I might be wrong, my whole theory might be baseless, and I'd like to kind of hear from people what their thoughts are and what their opinions are on these issues. I think it's fair to say that Nigeria is a mess. I don't think there'll be any contrary opinion or contrary argument to that. I don't think it's really up for debate or anyone would say otherwise, based on numerous indices and based on different facets that we can all kind of testify to. However, I think there is one thing that is that's even more of a mess than Nigeria is, and that is Nigeria's political system. How do we? I mean, I know people might say that's kind of like splitting hairs, that the Nigerian political system are one and the same, but I wanted to kind of look at it from a different perspective. And when I say political system, I don't mean the constitution that's on paper, I mean the actual system that is running right now. The system is a huge, colossal, magnificent, I don't swear, mess. Which now brings me to the actual discussion on my mind, and it's about the PVC, the voters card that we're supposed to get, or people are getting right now. I was in a conversation a few months ago and my friend was like, oh, have you got your PVC? And I was like, no, I haven't got a PVC. I don't have any plans of getting a PVC. I'm not interested in getting a PVC. And she was like, why? Civic rights, civic duty, patriotism and all of that. And yes, I'm all for that. Hence the flag, especially for this video. I'm all for Nigeria. I'm here for Nigeria. I'm here for Nigeria's progress. But the PVC, as far as I'm concerned, is not in any way near the issues, or any way the answer to the issues that we're facing right now. And here's the crux of the matter for me. As far as I'm concerned, and as far as I can see, nothing good. And if you don't hear anything in this video, I beg, hear that one. Nothing good will come out of Nigeria's current political system. But I'll say it again, nothing good can come out of this system as it is run today. The Bible says, and yes, I will bring the Bible into this. The Bible says that no good tree will produce bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot produce good fruit. This is common sense. I'm not going to plant pineapple and get mangoes. It's not magic, it's not jazz. I can say what I can confess good over the pineapple plant, it will still not produce mangoes. But for some reason we seem to be so convinced or so militant about keeping this system running, this system that has produced nothing good, and I'm convinced and I know will not produce anything good anytime soon. I was in another conversation where I had this whole I'm not getting a PVC debate again, and my friend was like, but why? And I was like, no, okay, if I get a PVC, who should I vote for? And he's like, okay, Fela Dorotoye is running. Okay, awesome, wonderful, great guy, great wife, love them, they're awesome. I've heard him speak once. It was an awesome speech, yay him. And this was my response to him. If we put Angel Gabriel in Aso Rock today, he ain't gonna be changing anything. The system is corrupt, it is decayed, it is rotten, and there is no magical power that is going to, I mean literally nothing short of a miraculous act of God can make this system good or make anything good come out of it. And for whatever reason, this thing hasn't sunk into our minds or our hearts or whatever it needs to sink into. And then there'll be people who will be like, oh well, we showed them 4 years ago, we showed them that, if we don't like them, we'll remove them, and this time again also, if you don't like them, we'll remove them. We're almost like we've achieved something, almost gloating. And I'm thinking to myself, we've been a democracy since 1999, almost 20 years. The whole basis of a democracy is that you can vote people in and out based on what you want. I mean, it's even so crazy that you can vote someone in today and then you guys can protest tomorrow and say you want him to be impeached. You can actually do that. So I'm just thinking, when I hear that, I just feel like almost ripping my hair out. That, are you kidding? It's like, that's what we had, that's the rights we had all this while anyway. So we need to get to that point where we understand ain't nothing good coming out of here. Recently, I overheard this conversation. Thank God I wasn't in that room with that person. If I was in that conversation, I'd have just felt like, what's the point of living? For real? Like, let me tell you. So the person was like, oh, I got my PVC. She was talking about how people are posting pictures on social media that they got their PVC as well. And she goes, I just hope they don't rig these elections. Oh. I mean, I was just waiting. The implication of that step is like, so me as a fully functional human being, I'll go to the center, local government, wherever they get this thing done. I'll go there, spend my time, might be stressful, I'll get it. On election day, I'll wake up, I'll go out in the sun. But all the while, at the back of my mind, I'll be thinking to myself, they might rig this election too. How does that, like, where? So why did I bother getting the voters card in the first place? If I'm thinking that, oh, it's a possibility, potentially this election might be rigged. So might as well just forget the vote. Like, why? If this is how a majority of Nigerians are thinking, we are in deep SHIT. Like, this is a problem. Because for me, at the root of all of this is that a vote into this system or a vote, on that day is an endorsement for the nonsense that has been going on to keep on going on for another 4 years. And I can't just stomach, I can't even understand this, and I hope I never understand it. Because we hear the stories, we know we've heard the headlines, you at least have some idea that there's a lot of fraudulent things going on. But okay, yes, you will still go and vote. You still go and vote for House of Rep, vote for House. I'm just like, what we're saying, and the message that we're passing across is that, yes, you guys keep on the looting for another 4 years, keep on the mismanagement for another 4 years, which I will not be a party to. And I don't encourage that anybody is a party to that. And even more basic to this is the fact that I'm beginning to really question the fact whether we value our lives or have any form of self-worth at all as Nigerians. Because it boggles the mind for me to give another 4 years to people who have shown a track record of failure. It defies all common sense, it defies all knowledge. We don't even need Jesus to tell us this. It's not working, and it's not about to start working. If we really felt inside that, my life is worth something, we wouldn't take any of this nonsense. Because for me, I think we need to get to the point where we're like reasoning above the rhetoric. It's an insult. Like, the way this seminar is an insult upon our very persons, it's an insult upon our humanity. And we just sit back like, oh yeah, it's cool. It's not like, how? We are worth more than people dribbling around with our destinies. We are worth more than people just making a joke of our futures, which is what is happening. We act like these people are doing us a favor. You don't do me any favor. All the favor you're doing is for yourself. So I'm not going to be the one that's going to endorse that. No, heck no. And you know what? Maybe when I was 18, I could say, okay, yes, I'll give this for another 4 years. I'll be 22, no problem. They can just try, and they can, maybe we'll see what they will do, see what they produce. But guess what? I'm now 27. Yo, I'm old. In 4 years' time, I'll be 31. And another 4 years is not a valid option for me. It's not like, oh yes, you know what? Take this 4 years. We don't know what will happen, and things are actually getting worse. And I'm wondering, why don't we see this, and why are we not trying to stop it? And the thing is, I'm all for experimentation. I'm all for trying things out. I'm all for trying to figure out new things and exploring new territory. I'm all for giving people a chance. But the thing is that this experiment has been going on for too long. And I think we can safely conclude and, verify or unverify our hypothesis at this point. This is a 20-year experiment that has failed. We need to begin to think these things through clearly. I mean, we need to just level up. We're too much for all this. It's like, yo, no, we are above. No. And not even to be dramatic, but just we need to be able to say, no, we can't take this anymore. No, thank you. Thanks. We've tried, we've given you that 20-year leeway. Now it's time for us to move on. And there's a question that I'm always asked every time I put forward this postulation or I have this discussion with people, and I'll answer that in the next video. So till then.